Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Hey everybody, it's Liam and Big Al with special guest Rohan Harry, the Attitude Consultant. This is The Badcast. Show, mate. It's been a little while since we've caught up with you on the airwaves of the internet.
It has been a while. Thanks for having me.
How was jail?
Just a short stint this time.
Thank you for coming on board. And, we've got a bit of attitude and we kind of need your consultancy once again.
Oh, you've asked for some attitude adjustment.
Yeah.
Is that why I'm here?
If that's okay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, happy to do that.
Yeah, I just...
I can't promise you that what I say is what you want to hear.
Right, okay.
But I can give you an honest feedback.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we get straight into it? Because
Sure.
what I need adjustment
Let's
is
open the
that
session.
I put together a Weber barbecue.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now,
You
I'm
put the barbecue itself together, or you put together a meal
flat
cooking
packing
with...
kind of,
okay.
and it was a trolley.
Okay,
I didn't
I'm
actually
with you.
put the grill and so everything was fine. And I'm not the best with IKEA furniture and shit. That just does my fucking head in. Like these, like I told you, these are hands for typing stuff with and
Whacking off.
math.
Yes,
And,
yes.
So how do I control my anger on the little bits? So they've got this little plastic bit that kind of folds inwards.
Yep.
And do you think I could get that fucker in? Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah.
Right, just getting angry thinking about it. Well, the fact is I went around the other way and just kicked the fucker out and almost smacked my wife in the face.
You kicked your semi-fucking constructed Weber out of the fucking area.
I just fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anger management issues there.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
So
I
you
don't
can't
actually
really
run
help me.
anger management classes.
But
one thing I like to do is I do like to break shit, right, when I'm
awesome.
angry. I'll just break shit and then I'll fix it again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Is that
Yeah, right.
kind of therapeutic? Or,
Absolutely. Yeah, it
okay.
is. It's cathartic, I think
right.
they call
Just
it.
to let you know, you can't do it with people's hearts, Rowan.
That's true.
Well, just going back to your barbecue situation,
Yeah.
Biggie,
Yeah.
you're going to be no good to me at all because, fellas, last night after I'm going to say 15-year drought, I went
You had
to the
sex with your wife.
No. I went to the front bar of a pub.
Yep.
And I entered into a raffle.
Oh, no way.
And I won a fucking meat tray last
high
night.
five.
Congratulations.
And it was a
Mates.
killer meat tray
What,
as
a can
well.
of spam, was it?
No, this one here, let me tell you, this
Yeah.
one had bacon, it
Yeah.
had chicken, it had snags on the cheaper side, I must admit.
No,
It
that's
had some
okay.
patties. It had maybe 6 or 7 steaks as well.
Oh, wow.
So and some chops too.
That
Jeez.
sounds like a quality meat tray.
It was a good meat tray,
The
fellas.
meat trays I've always wanted have been some shitty little pallet that you can get from
Yeah.
like,
You do, there's
Probably
the
the-
real tight ones. There's like they give you like
Yeah.
half a chicken and some $2 sausages. You feel
Yeah.
a little bit ripped off, and it's not really a true meat tray, is it?
no, it's not.
Because it's, as a kid, like the stuff that we used to eat was because it was cheap. So, bloody your loin chops,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mince and all that sort of shit. Now, I can't afford that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you just go, for people who can't afford it, what are they eating? That's why they go straight to the fucking, fast food and all that sort of
Well,
stuff.
it's cheaper to just get some junk food,
Yeah.
and quicker, of course, than it is to kind of prepare a meal sometimes, isn't it?
Were you saying all this bottom feeder kind of junk is now what they eat at the fancy trousers restaurants?
Well, yeah, that's it. Like, it's something
Yeah.
that we used to have because we didn't have a huge amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, your loin chops and all that sort of stuff. But now, it's like, fuck, now I'm working
fancy.
and I can't afford what, So
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of recipes that my mum's got. Like, fucking
So what
like
do you eat then?
crumb chops and, crumbed 5 different way chops. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
5 different way?
yeah.
So you'd need at least 5 chops per person to have that.
Yeah, you would. Or you just lick the bone after your mum's finished.
But attitude consultant, do you win many meat trays? Is that something that happens, or?
I've only ever taken home 2 meat trays and I stole them. So
Righto.
never
From the
wa-
display counter at the butcher.
They're plastic.
yeah, that's I've got my basically. So
We should probably say we are here at the
Yeah.
Exeter Hotel on Rundle Street in Adelaide.
Well, I have to say, You seem decked out because you've got a blue beanie on, a blue jacket.
Yeah.
Liam supplied us with blue muffs.
That's true.
We're not going down on a Smurf. It's a muff for a microphone.
Muff microphone.
And a blue cord. So you
Blue
look like
cord.
you've actually accessorised to
Oh,
come
for
onto the
sure.
show
And I only
today.
drink Cooper's Session Ale now because of the blue label as well.
there we
So I'm
go.
all out.
And it just
Alright.
matches
Yeah.
your blue balls. So
Nah.
perfect.
Yeah. No, it matches my blue eyes too, Biggie.
Oh, it does
Really?
too.
Yeah, no, it does.
Okay.
But you can't see them because I'm wearing the shades.
All right.
Just
okay.
because sometimes the attitude consultant has to hide the tears.
And they're Ray-Bans as well.
They
mate.
are Ray-Bans, yeah.
Fantastic.
I need to get
Legitimate ones,
endorsed.
or are they ripped off?
No, these are genuine Roy Bonds from Bali, I think.
Oh, right. Roy Bonds.
Yeah.
He's also the lead singer of a fake AC/DC band.
And what else has been going on, guys? You know, just before we go any further,
Yes.
have you ever won a meat tray, Biggie? Or
A meat tray, no. I used to do a gag, which I don't really kind of do anymore, but it's about going to a strip joint, and you know when you used to get a raffle ticket.
from what I've heard.
Yeah, but Rohan
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah.
And when my number got called out, I got excited because I thought I won the meat tray. Instead, a gave me a lap dance.
It's a meat tray.
Is that
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was.
Oh.
And you know the worst thing about it is like, and I was just so embarrassed. And she goes, "Come on, you've won it," and I'm just like, "Oh god!" I didn't want to do it, and so I got up on stage, right, and I'm just sitting there, and I was just like, next minute I hear someone in the crowd go, "Oi, is that Big Al?"
That's what you want, to be recognised at strip clubs, isn't it?
Oh, fuck no!
Yeah.
It's always
this
good when
is
that
not
happens.
right. The shame.
Was it one of
The
your
shame.
students or their parents?
Yeah.
I went there a couple of times. Did they do those like $5 illusions?
Yeah,
and they give
the
it to you in
test
a
tube.
test tube.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, those were the days, weren't
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
they? You know, you used to. It was all kinds of things. They had the shakers. Remember, they'd give you a shaker.
yeah, at the old heaven.
Yeah, and then you'd have the
Yep.
ice in it, and you'd shake it and pour your own shotties of that stuff.
There we go.
Nice.
It was pretty low alcohol stuff, though. Really, when I think about it, it's it was a bit of vodka, a bit of Maduri, it's a bit of pineapple
Yeah,
juice.
It's good. We need to find out how to make illusions, and we
Yeah.
can maybe.
Have an illusion party.
I can't drink that much anymore. Like more than 5 drinks and I shit my pants.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I swear to God.
How many are we on so far today?
Fucking, I'm buying the next
Still
round.
early.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about content creation, Rowan.
And the thing
That's
is,
true,
we're
that's
late
true.
afternoon, so it's going to be beneficial because you just warm yourself up. Well, he's 2 down, so I reckon we can get 3 more into him. It would be fantastic. Good
Great
work.
stuff. Great.
So, how do you know? Like, is it after you finish the 5th one? Is it getting into the 5th beer, or as soon as you know you finish that 4th one? Any time between when you take your first sip to the end of your last sip, you could shit yourself.
I don't think it's that specific, but
Okay.
last time would have been about 5 beers in.
Right.
Actually, no, it was about 25 beers in. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of booze
Yeah.
last time, but it's been nearly a year since I've shat my pants, so I think it's
Okay.
something that does need to be celebrated.
Okay, very good. Congratulations. I think
Thanks,
it's probably
mate.
a round of applause for Rowan.
thanks
then.
for
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, I
Cheers.
drank 4 litres of beer last night. I'm fucking blowing up like the fucking Michelin Man.
How do you do it, mate? You drink like I drank when I was 16.
yeah,
I can't even
I know.
handle
That
that
is
shit
amazing
anymore.
how much you do, and you enjoy it as well. That's
Yeah.
the
Oh,
thing.
I love it, mate.
Oh, but you
Not doing
drink Budweiser though, so
Yeah, and that's the thing. They've
Yeah.
had brought out 500ml cans as a special promotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know everywhere around the world, but in Australia you don't get the 500ml cans. Well, especially in Adelaide. So I've just been fucking just knocking them back. It's like Christmas. It's fantastic.
Yeah, right. And so, how many are we on again? I think we talked about this last.
Well, I've
episode
got
or
I've gone through around about 11 8-packs.
11 8-packs.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in the last 4 weeks. So
Yeah.
plus
Yeah, okay.
plus 10 cartons.
Fucking hell.
What's the, they're on a promotion at the moment, so I just thought, because Budweisers are quite expensive, normally 55 a carton.
Yeah.
Right.
When you get in for 45, you just go, hell. Okay, so I've been going through at about 2-3 cartons a week, roughly. Well,
Hey. Speaking of this beer stuff, what
Yes.
about we just have a bit of a drinks break?
Yep.
We'll come back and there'll be some more bad casts for everybody,
Lovely.
okay?
I'll set the timer, because at any stage in the next half, Rowan's going to shoot himself.
Look forward to that. How's your Wednesday, mate?
Pretty good, mate.
Well, it's about to get a lot better.
Why?
The Elephant British Pub has $8 jugs of West End draft all day, every Wednesday.
Whoa! Say that again?
I said the Elephant British Pub has got $8 jugs of West End draft all day, every Wednesday.
Well, let's head to the East End to grab a jug of West End.
Always good times at the Ellie.
Now back to the boys.
Welcome back, everybody. We've just had our drinks break, and we are here at the Exeter Hotel in the heart of Adelaide's East End. And this is a bit of a historic, nice old pub, isn't it?
Oh, it's good to be back. This used to be my regular. I used to come here Monday nights when they'd clean the lines out.
Oh, wow.
Best time to come to the pub.
Yeah, lock-ins, good times. And you used to be able to smoke at the bar.
Oh,
Remember
of
that? You'd
course,
sit at the bar and...
yep.
Yeah. So many pubs were like that until, Well, how long ago was it they canned the
God,
smoking?
It was October 31st, 2008.
Are you serious?
Good on you, Rain Man.
Yeah, fuck off.
Fucking... That is...
It's true, man. I'm completely on the spectrum. I know it. No, that was the last night. And I remember that we had like a little kind of end of the world party, end of the smoking era, where we all just come around and we just chain smoked at the bar until midnight on that night.
Oh, wow.
And I was here at the Exeter.
Yeah, right. Because I think the same owner is here because I went and saw him. Can I have 2 beers? He goes, that's $11.50, thank you.
Oh, Kev. Oh, Big Kev, I call him.
So, I think he was definitely there that night.
This is a bit of a tourist. It's a must-do kind of pub. If you're a drinker, and you visit Adelaide, you should always make sure you spend some time and have a beer or two here at the Exeter Hotel.
What kind of people is it? Like alternative people or
just poets, really?
Yeah. You're totally right.
Yeah.
This is
That's
where
why we're here, fellas.
Yeah.
This is where I conceived Centrelink the musical at this bar.
Yes, of course.
Really?
Yeah. I'd come in and I'd just bring in my little notepad.
Okay.
And I'd just get trashed on a Monday night.
Because you're dressed, I reckon, suited for this pub. Liam's kind of, and me, they're just looking.
Oh,
at
really?
going,
I thought I was going for the boy band look today.
Oh, no, you've totally nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, Rowan's one of the only guys that I've ever come across that will wear a singlet underneath a sports coat.
Oh, is it a singlet?
It is. Yeah.
That's
right.
That's certainly special.
Well, I went for a massive... I went for a phase there where I was wearing T-shirts under jackets, like Popeye or fucking Simpsons T-shirts and wearing a jacket over. And now I look back and just going, what a dick.
Yeah, I know.
It was just to cover up my man boobs.
I thought you were showing off your tits.
I used to. You just gave me bad flashbacks there, Biggie, because I used to have this thing where I would wear zany ties when I was a young fella working in a place called.
Oh, right.
It was a haberdashery and shitty clothes store. I used to think I was pretty cool wearing Star Wars, Star Trek, Mr. Men ties.
Oh, yeah,
and I've still got a couple of them, and every time I see them, I cringe a little bit.
That's just a few years back, I decided, how we've got, fucking pajama day or fucking wear your knickers on your face day. There's a day for everything, to raise money for charity.
Okay.
I don't think this one's taken, but but I thought of October, where it's just every day I just wear a different tie through the month of October.
Do you have that many ties?
Yeah, I've got shitloads.
Really?
Business ties and stuff.
Yeah,
What would the
maybe we
cause
could
be?
get it going.
What would the cause be?
I'm not quite sure. I don't know, for people who've, have scars from, I don't. What? Let's cut that out.
Cut that.
Well, I don't know. If you can think of a charity that would kind of fit into the tie kind of thing, not awkward, right? But not nothing like that.
Yeah.
But if we can think of a charity that we could do it for, because there's beanies for brain cancer, but I don't know, tie for typhoid. I don't know.
Well, maybe just something that's personal to you.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe wear October for inactive thyroids.
All the good ones are already taken, so you
Yeah,
have to pick
I know.
something obscure, I think.
I thought of one. Is just getting people to set themselves for psoriasis awareness.
That's
So you could do it. You could cover yourself up in And
Fantastic.
then nominate your mates.
Seems, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Seems like a tough one to sell. But
Right.
hey, but what I'm thinking though is, psoriasis has probably also been taken, so you really have to go right down to the list of fucking causes that you need to get behind. And I'm thinking you're pretty much at the point of like stubbing your toe awareness.
yeah.
And because everything's been taken, literally everything.
It pretty much is, isn't it? So, yeah, but if you have a charity that you would love to,
Yeah, we can do charity stuff.
Yeah, we could get this October going.
For sure.
And what, we wear a tie on a podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really brave.
No, that's all right. We'll get little ties for our microphones.
Oh, my God.
But no, we'll take pictures.
Sure,
We'll just
okay.
have a different.
All right.
We'll just wear a different tie for every day of the month of October.
Sure.
I probably should register the website now before some fucker takes the idea.
Yeah. You'll forget to do that, won't you, Biggie?
I will, and then next minute it will be on the fucking project.
October
for sure.
awareness.
But I think it'd be because and the great thing about a tie, you don't have to have you could just wear one over a t-shirt or and it'll be just a bit of a conversation piece.
Bit
Sure,
zany,
sure.
yeah. You definitely have an office job, don't you, Big
Yeah,
Z?
I was going to say, Rhett's really out there wearing a tie in town. Whoa, dude. Fucking shocker. Way to be edgy and shit, because you're wearing a tie.
Yeah, but what happens if it's there's places where probably a tie is inappropriate.
There's probably a few places.
Like at the beach.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah.
sauna.
Yeah, sauna.
Apart from that, it's fairly good. How often do you wear a tie, Attitude Consultant? Have you got? I'm sure a man of your breadth of knowledge in the Attitude Consulting area have thought about this in quite some depth about ties. How do you feel about them? What's the deal?
Well, I went to a private school, so I was forced to wear a tie.
Right.
And now I choose not to, because they're fucking uncomfortable, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'd rather wear a singlet with my jacket.
What are your thoughts on the stretchy ties? I think that's just a crock of shit.
Can you tie a double Windsor?
Yeah, I can tie a double Windsor, but now the single Windsor are in. Like, they're trendy.
Yeah.
But when I was going through college or school, they looked... You used to get the shit kicked out of you for having the single one.
Tie a double Windsor?
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Kick your ass.
And then people would wear the stretchy ones, but you just go up to them and you'd flick them.
Yeah. But you just go, look, tie the double Windsor.
Yeah.
You're not tying a fucking boat up to the fucking mooring.
No.
Wear it properly.
You don't need a
cock.
scout badge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You went to Boy Scouts, didn't you?
I was into scouting. I still to this day don't mind a bit of camping and a bit of bushcraft and that kind of stuff.
Do you
What's
remember?
bushcraft?
Bushcraft's just kind of the
Sand paintings.
skill of living out in the scrub, mate. Like
right.
being basic stuff like starting a fire through to purifying water and building structures.
How do you purify water?
There's heaps of different ways, mate.
Oh, is that where you put a bag over the leaves?
Oh, that's collecting water in an
okay.
emergency. Yeah, that water will taste like shit though.
Have you told your listeners about your prepping? Because you've got a little thing in Cruttich.
It's all tied in.
It's all tied in, yeah?
It is a little bit tied in.
Do you find
yeah.
the skills you learned in Boy Scouts has helped you with your survival skills for the upcoming apocalypse?
Well, that's kind of, where I'm hoping everything's going to go.
Okay.
Because if the world goes under, I'm coming to your fucking house.
Yeah.
You've got everything sorted.
Do you think the world is going to come under, or we're just going to totally isolate ourselves in the online world? Put on our VR headsets, tap in.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the real world is just becoming this fucking wasteland of neglect.
Because the world could end through Mother Nature, end
Solar
with,
flare, bro.
Yeah, with like nuclear stuff or anything. But then, and so people are like,
Nuclear star, aren't they all?
nuclear stuff.
Oh, nuclear stuff.
But like when people come along and go, we should do the best in the environment. I don't have kids. I don't give a fuck. Like, who am I protecting the fucking future of this world for? Some lazy I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah. Well, maybe they might listen.
I burn rubbish at home.
But in the future, in 100 years, they might listen to the Badcast, and if they're not around, they won't ever listen to that Badcast.
Yeah, true.
Which
That's true.
is probably for the best anyway.
Yeah. Well, they're not fucking listening now.
No.
Better late than never.
That's right.
Poor fuckers, they went like, out of all the podcasts, this is the one that survived. The cockroach of all fucking podcasts.
And on that note, let's take a drinks break, and we're going to be back with some more Badcast.
This beer break was proudly brought to you by Scotty's Painting and Decorating. Check Scotty out on Facebook. Facebook/Scotty's Paint. Now back to the Bagcast.
How are you enjoying that?
I'm really enjoying it. I've been liking the dark. So I went to the Beer and Barbecue Festival.
Oh, was that good?
On the weekend. Oh, it was fantastic. Some great ales. They also had the Dad Bods competition or the wet T-shirt
I've
competition.
heard about that.
I would have won both.
Yeah, I reckon
Wet T-shirt. Are
Wet
we talking
T-shirt
about
competition.
dudes or ladies?
dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So basically, I thought it was just a thing where anyone jumps up. So I was all ready to go, and apparently you had to register. So I just wanted that fucking trophy. You know, I want to be an award-winning podcast.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a better award to win than the wet T-shirt competition.
All
Wow.
the big podcasts have gone
At the
through
Beer
that
and Barbecue.
particular stream, I think. You know, they've
Well,
all
you
done
could have
that.
actually had a podcast called Dad Bod.
Yeah, Dad Bod.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Dad Bod competition though?
No.
Oh, it's a real.
Yeah.
It's like a beauty pageant, really, isn't it?
So they have to tell like a really
no,
lame
it's
joke.
no. Most average rig. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, that's a special one. It's the most average rig. You basically get, it's all speedos and dancing and.
I mean, you have a massive for starters, and you also know how to slam a
Thank
can
you,
down.
Rowan. Thank you.
So that's what they basically do
It's
is
all
they
about
just come out in the
cans in the
T-shirt.
end, isn't it?
You'd fucking win it. Like
Thanks, mate.
I would love to nominate you, but I want to go in
Just
it
like this
myself.
is the one I leave the house, to be honest.
So you should do it next year. We should maybe do a podcast thing.
How's that? How many beers are we in right now?
I just
Ron?
got that sensation that maybe poo might be coming.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Well, it's
It literally
4.
it literally gives me a 5-minute window. So if I'm on a road trip or something, I'm
Yeah.
screwed.
So how like let's just say you're within range.
Yeah.
How close will you take it when you know there's
Right. Okay, so we were staying at this place in Roxby, and I got that urge that I needed to go. I was in the pool, and it's like, I need to go. And I knew that the toilet was a walk over to the pub, so I had to do that. I had to get out of the pool, put on my jeans,
Oh, yeah.
and do that. But I was
Dry off.
yeah.
Dry off.
But I panicked, so I in the pool, took the jocks off, right, put the trousers on so they were wet, and then I got up and I thought I'm just going to run with wet trousers to the pub.
Yep.
Yeah.
And do in the pool. As soon as I got out, I'd realised, whoop, it's going to happen before I reach there. You know, you start to do the maths.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
The
I
rumbles
came
start
back.
coming.
Yeah, I came back, and there was fuck all there. Like there was a couple of tumbleweeds walking past, and I noticed they had a staircase. I thought, you know what, I'm going to fucking hide under this staircase, right? So, but I had to crawl through the staircase. So as soon as I crawled, whoops, it started to come out, right?
You know what you should have done? Should have gotten up the stairs and then plugged your ass through one of the gaps. Like, just shat through the stairs.
So basically, yeah, I did drop the strides and took a shit under the staircase. And the problem was I'd taken my jocks off and my wet jocks were sitting by the pool there. So I was basically stuck under there.
Oh, yeah.
And my mate had fallen asleep by the pool. So I'm just going, Seb, help!
That is really worst case scenario,
I'm like,
isn't
help!
it?
Wow.
And he's like, what's going on? And he looked over, but he couldn't see me, but he could hear me. Because I was under the...
You're cowering.
Yeah.
So
I
took a shit under the stairs.
I took a shit under the stairs.
Where Harry Potter sleeps.
So he brought over the wet jocks. I used my wet jocks to wipe myself.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
cleaned up. And then I
Correct.
covered the excrement with
the jocks?
With the jocks.
Did you wrap it or cover it?
Covered it.
Okay, so you didn't really
I
save
didn't
anybody.
properly-
You could have at least wrapped it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like
That
putting
way
It could
sawdust
have been
over
more
it.
easily removed.
Eventually what happened is I went back into the pool and I'm standing there, right?
You thought you better rinse off.
Chlorine kills everything.
So I was up by the filter and I'm like using my hand to palm it back into the filter.
Oh my god!
And my mate's looking over there and he's like giving me that, like, don't, what? He's like looking up. And there's a guy standing over having a smoke, watching the whole thing. He's like, what kind of shit this guy's up to?
Oh my god!
So, yeah, I went back, I wrapped it in there and I put it in the bin and there was an ashtray there, so I thought the cigarettes would cover up the smell.
You set it on fire.
So that's the last time that happened.
Wow.
That was October last year.
That is
Okay,
crazy.
congratulations.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, it could
Well,
happen
okay,
today.
so
Yeah.
What's your plan of attack if it happens now? There's an alleyway over there.
Yeah, there's a toilet close. I actually walk around and I scout where the bathrooms
You'll
are.
run there and it'll have an out of order sign in the front of it.
Yeah.
That's happened before.
Really?
A couple of other times as well. Once I was on a plane.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, it was
That's
like two-hour plane flight, and this is 1 hour, so we're mid-flight.
Oh, God. Were you stuck in the window seat and trying to get out?
Window seat, and they brought the trolley through as well, so I had to navigate across that.
Jesus.
God.
Yeah, and then there was a lineup as well. So I'm standing there. And then when it happened, I actually got up because I was wearing footy shorts. And when I stood up, my phone fell out of my pocket into the toilet. And it just started just going, because of the wind, just started going like back and forth. So I just said, I put my hand in with all my stuff and I just grabbed it for the swipe.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. And
Lost
as soon
the
as I
watch.
did that, all the paper and everything just went straight up the S-bend.
Whoa.
Caught my
Fuck.
phone. I would have been
Jesus.
fucked.
Wow.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Imagine if your hand got stuck. Just let go of the phone, sir.
I'm in the middle of a game of Words with Friends. I can't.
And after that happened was when I was with Jerry. We were on a road trip and I did 5 minutes, not enough time. So he had a wad of toilet paper, so I'd grabbed it and covered it up, hopped back in the car, and then we're driving another 15 k's and I couldn't find my phone. So
Jeez, no.
returned back to the scene of the crime and trying to trace the steps.
Mate, if you could just ring it, that would be fantastic. Hopefully it's not on silent. Someone's shit's vibrating.
On that delightful note, I think we might just see. Hey, Attitude Consultant, where can everybody find you on the internet?
On the side of the road having a shit.
Actually,
Where can they find you spraying?
I actually need to have a shit right now.
Okay,
Hey,
give
I've got
us
a-
your plugs before you go.
All
Yes.
right. Yeah. Okay, so check me out, attitudeconsultant.com. You can Google Attitude Consultant. I'm available on all the podcasting streaming apps.
Hey, Biggie, where can they find you on the interwebs?
Just Big Hour Comedy. So I don't have a website. Just through Facebook. Just Big Hour Comedy, all one word.
Very good. Yeah, check out the Ozcast Network. Yes, you can get the Attitude Consultant on that website if you go to ozcastnetwork.com. Oh, hey, here we go. Breaker app. Where can everybody find you on the Breaker app, Biggie?
Just Big Hour Comedy. And yours is like...
One's Podcast Fiend.
Oh,
all
right.
It's nothing to do with dicks, all right?
Yeah,
And
okay.
Attitude Consultant. where
Yeah,
can they
I'm on
get you?
there as Attitude Consultant.
There you go. Find us on the Breaker app, and
Breaker.
we will catch you
Yeah.
guys next time.
Been a pleasure. Thanks, Mr. Rohan.
No, thank you for having me, and it's great to have some Saturday Arvo beers.
Now go and have a shit.
Yes, cheers.
Well deserved.
Help us buy more beers and sponsor us. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or badcast.com.au. The Badcast is part of the Ozcast Podcast Network.
Look, you know what? I'm really
Wait.
not happy with that intro.
Wait.
We try again.
Drop the fucking attitude.
He's a lippy one, isn't he, this
Yes.
Attitude Consultant here. Welcome to the show, mate.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.